Yeah. Just got back from the grocery store.
Hi, everybody.
I took the old quarantine helmet with me. Yep. Thought I'd go get some water and toilet paper, and there's no toilet paper. Now I'm going to be wiping my ass with placemats. Come on in. Yeah. You guys are amazing. You know, this is a multi-purpose helmet that we've got here. It's a moon helmet for when we moon in crypto, as well as a current health events. You got it, home church. Looks like we're going to be cutting down some placemats. Problem is, the only placemats were left were bamboo placemats. I'll let you put that image together. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Are you serious, Queequee? That's awesome. My husband installed a bidet.
Yeah.
It's awesome. He did. Wow.
Nice. Queequee. That
like
is tight right there.
Device.
That's the first time I've ever wanted somebody to invite me over to their house so I could go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Come on in.
Looks like a good birth control device. Yeah, oh, yeah, no. There's no babies happening here. Oh, no.
All right, so next time I go to the grocery store, I'll take that helmet with me and we'll do a video, and we'll definitely get some grocery store video with me with the helmet on.
Right. We did actually go to the grocery store, though.
Yes, we did do that. We did.
We went to the first grocery store, and the lines were to the back of the store.
Yeah.
And then I threw a small hissy fit about it because I didn't want to leave. Right?
True story, everybody. True story.
Then we went to another store, and we ended up getting water, which we needed. Then we went to Target, and I ran in for something very quickly and discovered that they actually had paper towels and toilet paper. So I literally ran to the back of the store because he was outside waiting for me with my boot on because I still got the broken foot. And I literally ran for the toilet paper and the paper towels because we actually needed them. We're not being hoarders. And we got them.
I feel pretty fortunate.
Yeah.
I feel pretty fortunate. We scored. It was nice. Yeah. Pushed a few kids down and some old people, but nevertheless, we got what we needed. That's the important. Out of the way, old lady. You know what I mean?
I kicked a couple people with the boot.
Yeah, exactly.
In the process.
Yeah.
But we got what we need.
Seen a little old lady was like, I can't quite reach the top shelf to get that toilet paper. I was like, here, let me get that for you. Throw it right in the basket and haul ass. You know? Snooze, you lose.
Where do I buy a helmet like that? It was a gift.
It was a gift. It was a gift from Nate C, and we're keeping it. You know what I mean? It's an amazing gift.
But we might sell our toilet paper.
Might sell the toilet paper on eBay, depending on what we can get
and
for
I
it.
literally just found in my bathroom a huge hand sanitizer, unopened.
And we did not buy any placemats. Obviously, all that was me just riffing.
Yeah.
But, but it's not out of the realm. I mean, if we could get decent price for toilet paper, I'd wipe my ass with placemats.
I don't know what I'm going to sell it for yet, but if I have to, I will.
Obviously, guys, this is a highbrow, high intellectual show today. We will only be discussing very serious topics.
Like toilet paper.
Toilet
water,
paper, wiping your ass with placemats, a bidet, makeshift bidets.
Health
issues. It's a health and wellness channel today. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Mental health. You know what I mean? Because I don't have much of it. So I figured, you know what? Why not just come on the stream?
Right.
We're all cooped up. So why don't we be cooped up together?
We'll do a Ask Me Anything. But John Stoops says, getting serious. Mrs. Backup is front and center. Mrs. Backup is bored to tears. We literally just called my daughter. She's 20 and told her that I'm neurotic.
Yes.
So
Manic.
I've completed all of my quarantine tasks and cleaning.
That's right.
So now I don't know what the hell to do for the next 2, 3, 4, 8 weeks. I don't know.
This is partially accurate. I'll fill in the gaps. So she's been completely manic when she's home. She loses her mind. She gets cabin fever in about, 18 minutes.
Yeah.
And Cryptopolis, great to see you, brother. Yeah, nothing to do but drive this guy crazy. Because I'll tell you what, this one here, she starts losing her mind. Here's how the formula works. She starts losing her mind. I'm next. That's what happens. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And if the quarantine happens for too long of a stretch, I've already figured out in my mind how I'm going to creatively kill myself. And I'm not going to do that, by the way. It's a joke. I'm a comedian. I'm going to duct tape my arms to my side of my legs, and I'm going to jump head first off of the deck. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. It's actually accurate. It's
So like, I can't do this anymore. It was like, it's not even been 3 hours on the first day, and she was losing her mind already.
I mean, we're such busy people. It's like it comes to a screeching halt. We're so used to like going here, 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 here. And now we're sitting home, and it's like, and I still got the broken foot, but like my daughter's like, you have to pace yourself. And I'm like, I can't. I'm already done with everything.
Absolutely.
I don't know what to do, but I think we'll find other things to do.
Yes, I love the reruns of Curb Your Enthusiasm, even though we don't do it. But I will say, I have made a concession because most of you know I've not had cable in the home for 7 years. We use a Fire Stick. We'll do Netflix. We do like to do a movie together on occasional day we get a chance to. But we did make an executive decision that we were going to watch a series, a Netflix series. Mm-hmm. And it was at recommendation of Mr. B XRP. And I got to say, we are absolutely addicted within one night. One night. It's called Ozark. With Jason Bateman. Mm-hmm. And who the actress that plays his wife, his counterpart in there. Everybody in there is amazing. The storyline's amazing. And I tell you something, I never thought I would actually be watching a series, which after this lockdown's over, so's that series business. We're back to where we were. None of that bullshit's happening. Phil Spins, my beach fam's in the house. Shout out to you and Shenanigans and the whole beach fam down there.
Hi,
Cryptopolis is in the house.
Hi,
Kelly
Phil.
Slade, Rock Records is in here. Ozark is such a great show. It really is.
It is.
Don't tell us the end. We not got to season 2 yet. I don't want to find out that Darth Vader's Luke's father just yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because season 3 is coming out Thursday or the 27th, whenever that is.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to try to get caught up before that.
Yeah.
Because we don't really watch TV, so.
No, yeah, we don't.
That
There's
was recommended
time.
And.
I always feel like William Shatner.
It keeps
There's
me from
no time.
Complaining.
Got to get back to the ship. Isn't that what William Shatner? I think that's just as bad as William Shatner impression as any. I thought it was good.
I want to ask Phil a question. I heard the beach is closed. Is that correct,
Phil? Can you answer that?
Because if not, we're coming.
Is the beach closed? Because if it isn't, I'm coming.
We're coming.
Yeah.
Somebody
swim
asked,
to England.
There was a comment about the internet shutting down. I don't know, and I hope not, and I think we shouldn't even speak about it.
Phil says the beach is open.
We should go.
I'm putting towels in the car. Phil, we're on our way, brother. We're coming down.
I thought that I heard the mayor close them.
Now, Phil, they still got you working, or are you guys on complete shutdown? Are they doing like a skeleton crew, like some cleaning, or is it, what's happening with you, Phil, where you're at? Phil's in the hotel restaurant management business, just for those of you who don't know.
There were a lot of people. See, but I think really people aren't supposed to be out. Like, I'm joking. I want to go to the beach, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Doc Callum, great to see you as always. That's my sister up there, and B. Moore says those damn series are addicting. And they are, Doc.
Let me ask Doc.
They'll ruin your life.
Doc, I saw that there was a bunch of military vehicles up in Baltimore yesterday. Is that accurate?
Yeah, solid. Solid on the internet, so you know it was true.
We're a skeleton crew.
Crew with carry out and room service only. There you go. There you go. That's right. Rubber glove it. You know what I mean? Rubber glove it.
They should close the beaches. Really, that's what's,
Yeah.
If we're going to do it, let's do it.
Yeah, let's just lock it down and be done with it. What are we waiting for here? I will say, in all seriousness of this, I did a video early this morning on the Investment Perspectives channel. I think you guys should check it out. I do address a lot of what is happening. I show you guys video of Chicago, tanks going nose to tail up and down the middle of California. They are rolling them out, and it's said to help dispense food and water.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell the tank would be for with the
Right.
food and water distribution. Unless there was maybe a hashtag financial reset happening underneath of all of this taking place health-wise. I don't know. I do know this. Not to get in, we're going to keep this light and fluffy, but I thought I'd share this because I shared this earlier on my other channel in the pre-recorded video from this morning. You should go watch. I start with this information. The swine flu from 2009 to 2010. Let me give you some numbers. 60.8 million cases of swine flu in the United States in 1 year, 2010, 2009, April to April. 274,304 hospitalizations. 12,469 deaths in that 1 year from swine flu. Not one grocery store closed. Not one bank closed. Not one grocery store ran out of toilet paper or water. Not one mall was closed. Not one bar or restaurant was closed. Are you feeling me?
That's true.
Can you say hashtag financial reset? Because this guy can. Come on in.
You damn right.
You damn right, XRP PDX Harley Hodler. We got to shorten that name a little bit, even though it's a cool name. I like the name. I like Harley Hodler. XRP Harley Hodler.
Yeah, that's a long one.
It's a long one. You know, I felt like it was a test I should have studied.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
And hold on, I just want to scroll up quick. Who was that?
You damn right, Home Church Panama. Something stinks in Denmark and it ain't the fish, my friend. That's all I'm saying.
XRP Chance. No, I didn't put. And I put him in his place. I didn't. I just don't want to put that in the universe. Because if the internet went down or the cell phones went down, I'd really lose my mind.
Let me tell you something.
And then you guys would miss him because he would jump off the deck. We can't talk about it.
I would lose it. We couldn't even consider it.
We just can't talk about it.
But I have heard people, I have heard the murmurings, the muddled rumors of people saying that we'd have a 5-day blackout period. Now, I got news for you. This one over here is not going to do so well in that period. Not so well at all.
No.
By default, neither will this guy.
No.
Right? Because that's
accurate.
Yeah.
No,
shit runs downhill. That's how it goes. It doesn't run uphill.
I don't have enough things to clean.
Yeah.
To do, you know.
Yeah. Which means by default, I got a hell of a situation headed towards me if that's what we get.
Quee, I'm not going to lie. I'll lose my shit. Me too. I already cleaned out my spice rack. I wish I could even show you guys. It's like perfect.
I love it. Cryptopolis reminds everybody, damn right is one word now. I like it. Damn right. Cryptopolis is in the house, guys. I want to remind you, it was a straight fire show on Friday. I got to say, one of our best episodes, and I think we got a bunch of them. If I don't mind saying, I'm going to go ahead and say it because he's a part of it. So I can say it because it's not all me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic. I listened to it.
It is. And, you know, if you guys haven't read his coil blog, please go read the blog. Please go read the blog. It's unbelievable. Yeah. You can put me in my place anytime. Mrs. Backup, love you, bro. And so far, you can do no wrong. Well, that's because the camera's on, XRP Chance. Trust me. When I'm off of here, she takes her sneaker off and shoe beats my ass.
Is not. You are such a liar.
It's unbelievable.
My boot.
Look here behind the ear.
I'm putting my boot.
Look here behind
back
the ear.
on.
There's a mark there.
My broken foot boot.
Need I say more? It's where we're at.
How you think my foot got broken?
Yeah, see? That's it. Yeah. Burying it in my ass. That was what's going on there.
That's right.
Keep it moving. Yeah, the blog will be coming out in a book release coming soon. I like it. Damn right, Cryptopolis. Loving that. Yeah. Havana Andy. What Saturday stream? Damn right, Havana Andy. We thought we would do a quarantine stream and keep it real up in here. 600 people died in Italy yesterday. Our hearts go out to him, Joni Go Bronson. We try to remain strong and hodl and see if we can make the adjustments. Hopefully hopefully we don't experience the same level of health risk here that we're seeing all over the world. Our hearts go out to anybody, whether they're in Italy, Spain, or anywhere they're
It's
being
terrible.
affected by this. No doubt about
I
it.
hate hearing it.
Yeah.
And Captain Krypton Morgan, I don't want to put the helmet on.
Oh yeah, I can tell you right now. That ain't happening.
I don't think it's gonna be a good look for me.
Yeah.
Because
She put her hair up and all that stuff. Man. I'm dumb as hell. I'll do it. You know what I mean? This one over here, she's like, oh hell no, I ain't putting that on. You put it on.
Maybe like later in the week when I really get bored.
Yeah.
You know, we could like do
Exactly.
something like that.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
It would be awesome.
Yeah. Home Church Panama says, love the couple thing. Yeah, we do too, man. It's fun. We don't mind sharing our lives a little bit. You know what I mean? It's cool, you know?
Yeah. I don't do this very often.
Yeah, she's not a big fan of, doing that much of the...
No.
Yeah.
No. But I did want to show off my new shirt that Brad bought for me.
Let me kick this
And
like the price is right.
It's
A new shirt!
the same. Hi, Ann. We miss you.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, Brad bought me the shirt. And
Welcome to my world. Yeah.
It's like his. But I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say now? Damn it.
It doesn't matter.
Can I say damn it?
Yes.
On here? Okay.
You can say it twice even if you want.
Okay. Oh, I know. Okay. So I wanted to show my shirt because when I'm sitting in the stream at night, I see a lot of you men complaining about your wives, complaining about your XRP addiction. So get them a shirt. Who doesn't like gifts?
Right? There you go.
Make them involved.
There it is right there. Do your best to get them involved.
That's all I could say.
Get them a tip bot and then send them some XRP.
Yeah. Get them a shallow bag. John Love, my foot is doing better marginally.
Yeah.
I'm on week 3.
Yep, and she's back to complaining. She hasn't missed a beat. I want to tell you, she's really right back in the saddle.
I'm walking a lot better. Still using the boot, but I'm not incapacitated. So,
oh my goodness.
Still using the carts at the grocery store, which let me tell you, it's never a good idea on a good day. And then during this whole quarantine thing,
yeah,
had a couple confrontations at Walmart, but we're not going to get into.
We can't
right
get
now.
into it right now. Yeah, she had to drive the little handy cart because her foot's in a boot and her foot's broken. And if it went any faster, I believe she probably would have run a couple people over just for the bad action.
It's actually accurate, because people were very rude.
Yeah. John Stoop says, Brad, the camera will shut off eventually. Yeah. You got to watch it. We don't know where we're at. We're in some changing times.
Yeah.
XRP Chance, hit him, Mrs. Backup. Hit him hard. She does, XRP Chance. But then they would probably give us like a violation strike. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what would happen. Then we get a community strike, which, my God, I got a strike on my other channel, and I didn't even actually do anything to violate the policy, and they gave me a strike. So God only knows if she actually hit me while we were on the channel. It would be awful.
Yeah, I don't think we want to do that.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that. Yeah.
Plus, we don't want to show everyone that.
Right. It's my private nightmare. Appreciate it. Got it.
Your joke when we went for my broken foot.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Thank you, Ann.
Yeah, John Stoops, we got you, brother. It's all good. Yeah. I know. In her little cart. You know what I mean? Grab that box up there. No, not that one, the red one. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I was really polite, to be honest. Like, I would say, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry I got in your way. I was really, and people were very, very, very nasty.
Yeah.
It was not pleasant.
It is tough. I mean, a lot of people are already a little chippy. Yeah. Things are getting a little chippy and sporty out here a little bit. I would imagine in another 10 to 14 days from now, times it by 4.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's going to get even a little chippier. Of course, now we live in a bigger city area, in the Baltimore surrounding areas. So, it's... And
this was even before the actual, quarantine started. This was when I first broke my foot.
Yeah.
And I had always been polite to people in cart who have to use those carts even before this happened.
Sure.
I always offered to help them.
Well, you're polite to everybody.
But I couldn't believe how people were so rude to me.
Yeah.
But where are we at? Same place we always broadcast from.
Oh, where are we at?
Yeah,
Oh, the Baltimore, Maryland area.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the question was.
Yeah, Baltimore's a tough town. Yeah, exactly.
Ish.
They actually
Baltimore-ish.
they call Baltimore Be More, which stands for be more careful in this city than any other city you ever go to, because you might not come out of there. You know what I mean? Be More ain't playing around, Jack. They got a bad habit of shooting people up there.
Yeah,
they shot 7 the other day. The damn mayor had to come out and ask us, said, look, we need the beds for the damn thing that's going on right now. Can we stop shooting people for a few weeks, for God's sakes? You know what I mean?
That's why I think maybe Doc can comment too, Doc Kellum. That's why I think
Doc knows.
The National Guard is up there, because I think they're worried about the riots and all that stuff happening again.
Yeah.
Is how I was taking it.
Yeah.
And said my local store has clear barriers up between the staff and customers. Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean?
You get it after you already had it. Get it a second time. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Havana, Andy, you're absolutely right. And the fact of the matter is that the algorithm got me, and then they posted this disclaimer to all the YouTubers several days later. They posted a disclaimer that they're letting everybody work remotely, which is really what a lot of YouTube staff that does a lot of the scanning is remote anyway, and that letting a lot of YouTubers know that there's a greater chance of your video getting pulled down from the algorithm during this period. And I'm like, wow. So yeah, Havana, Andy, you're right. And then the other thing is that they actually released my suspension like a half a day early, the day before it was supposed to end. And they never even sent me a message, and they never even addressed any of the appeals that we had. It's quite a fascinating process. Yeah. It's completely, what do you call it? Worthless. Yeah. Yeah. It's completely worthless. Yeah. Doc Callan said, well, damn, Brad, I ain't been shot. No, you have not been shot. But I'll tell you what,
thank God.
I worked up there at the horse you came in on for almost 3 years straight. And a bartender acquaintance, not quite a friend, but an acquaintance of mine, was shot up there at 3 o'clock in the morning in the face because he had tip money in his pocket. It goes on quite a bit, Doc. It's a problem. It's a problem.
I probably didn't sleep for 3 years every Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Waiting for that text. I'm home. I'm alive. I'm safe.
Every night when I go to pack my gear out of that club and I'm taking, a couple $1,000s worth of drums out of the place, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of people walking, it's a tense 20 minutes, you know what I mean, until you get packed up and get out of there, because all your gear is in the middle of the club and your car and the whole bit. It's a crazy time, man. Drugs, it's really what's running rampant, to be honest with you. We had the Guard back in '68, laugh out loud, so it's not new. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And well, hell, not that long ago, we had the riots in the one part of Baltimore. If you remember, that was just a couple years ago.
I think it was before I lived here.
It was a few years ago, and
maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
They had shut parts of the city down just with the police force. Things can get a little sporty.
I just want to say hi to Mrs. H.
Yeah, Mrs. H and the whole H family. Shout out to Spencer. Yeah.
Alfie, be safe at work, Brad. We don't have to worry about that right now.
Yeah, my contracts
My
contracts have been canceled. Yeah.
Oh, the restaurants and bars are closed. So
yeah, everything's been postponed. Yeah. John Love, thank you. Cryptopolis is such a wealth of knowledge. I absolutely love it. I really do mean it when I say it on the show. Friday's my favorite day of the week because I love collaborating. I love collaborating, and I'll tell you something. The first time me and Mrs. Backup met Cryptopolis, we went to dinner and had dinner together. Remember? And we did a live stream.
Yeah, it was great.
Impromptu live stream outside the restaurant we were eating at. Yeah. And I knew immediately, and I told him then, I said, I don't believe I've ever had chemistry like that with somebody. That was just immediate out of the gate, and we had this a give and take that was just really nice. And I think it's absolutely still there today and stronger than ever. And I love working with people. It reminds me of that musician relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We should do that again. That was great dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're a great guest host. Yeah, you know what?
Doc.
All the women in here, we should like do a stream.
Oh yeah, like a woman's stream. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Damn right, Cryptopolis said felt the same. Yeah, you know it, man. Let's do it. Yeah. You know it. Yeah, we got to do it. Yeah. Thank you, Kelly Slade. Yeah. That's right, Doc. It was 3 years on the west side. That's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, you know, I used to have a lot of family up there back in the day, and it's you know, depending what area, you know what I mean, you really got to be on your P's and Q's, you know.
We are so sorry, XRP Sparky. Did you see that?
Hey, Brad, my mother passed away last week.
So
all I can say is the pain is real. XRP Sparky, my heart goes out to you, my friend. I lost my mother on October 13th, 1989 to cancer. And I can tell you there are only 2 chapters in my life, my friend. And that's one with my mother and one without my mother. That's it. There is nothing that's going to take away the pain. You just have to learn to live through it and spend more times on the good moments and memories than you do the bad. It's the only thing that's going to get you through, brother. It's the only thing that's going to get you through. It's like a hole that you can never fill, right? That's all there is to it. But, you know, it also tells me, too, that the pain's that real. She was that good of a woman. And you focus on the fact that you were blessed to have her as your mother. That's what I do. That's for damn sure. Then I try not to think about the fact that she whipped my ass sometimes, too. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you probably deserved it.
Yeah, I did, actually. You know what I mean?
She was an angel.
She can imagine it. She was an angel. Yeah, she really was.
If she whipped your ass, it was needed.
She did, yeah.
I never had the pleasure of meeting her, but I know that.
Yeah, no doubt. It's real. And my mom used to get them little ping pong paddles with the ball and the rubber string on it, and you bounce it. And you get a couple of them for your birthday. It was like at times it'd be like a pack of 2 or 3 that would come together, and you'd always get one of them like a side item. And then the next thing you know, like a couple of days later in your room, the paddles would be missing, and you just see the little rubber band string in the ball, and you're like, "What happened to my paddle?" And then my mom had it in a little junk drawer out in the kitchen, and be like, "Well, if you get out of line, I'm gonna tear that ass up." Yeah, like, so you literally bought me my own paddle for my birthday?
Oh, my mom. I hope my mom's not watching
Kinda
either.
Sick ass.
And if she is, I'm so sorry to tell everyone this, but she hand painted me a freaking paddle with my name on it.
There you go. This one right here.
Sorry,
it's a
Mom.
problem.
God, I hope she's not watching.
It's a problem. Shout out to all the moms in the world ain't afraid to bust some ass. There you go. That's part of life.
My dad never hit me though. Not once.
Yeah. Well, no kidding. You know what I mean?
Not once.
Yeah. Your dad is amazing. Your mom and dad are amazing.
Oh yeah, she's amazing, but she's not afraid to bust some ass. I tell you that.
Home Church said my mom made me pick the switch at church in Laurel, Maryland, and beat the devil out of me. Well, let me tell you this, Home Church, because you're a little older than me, and my grandmother made me go a couple times and pick a switch out, and that's the worst damn feeling in the world, because you're trying to pick something that will be too flimsy. They'll get pissed off. You bring it back. You pick something that's too dried out and weak, and it'll bust on you in one crack. So you literally have to pick a fantastic switch because you don't want them to pick it. Because I'll tell you what, my grandmother was amazing, but God rest her soul, she was a master switch picker. She could pick a switch and come get that ass. And I tell you what, she was like my old man. She'd get that arm up in the air, one toe touching the ground, just like you were a pinata. Start flailing on that ass. She'd wear that. My old man wear that ass out like that on the porch right out front while the neighbors walking the kids around the block. You know what I mean? Just wear that ass right out. You know? God damn. Well, I thought candy was going to shoot out of my ass. I thought it was a pinata.
Remember when you knocked over the Listerine bottles?
Oh, my God. That's a great story. We should share that during quarantine. Listen, when I was a kid, you know, of course, I never listened. Imagine that, right? I couldn't listen. I was hyper. I couldn't focus. It was amazing. It's before I even realized I was going to be a drummer. You know what I mean? So I just couldn't, the energy, I had nowhere to go with it. It was insane, right? Cryptoma said my mother tied me to a tree with a 5-foot radius of rope when I was 5, so I couldn't leave the yard when she wasn't watching me. Laugh out loud. Today, I don't know. I don't think she'd get away with that.
Probably not. You could
Yeah.
to jail for.
Well,
some stuff
social
like
services be up in that yard with the clipboard. Let me ask you a few more questions before we get the hell out of here. Yeah. Yeah, you damn right. Yeah, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be washing today, would it? I remember one time my brother Gene told my dad he was going to call the cops on him for busting his ass. And my old man went over there, handed him the phone and said, here, go ahead and call him. As soon as he grabbed the phone, he beat the hell out of him. I know, who you going to call now? Ghostbusters?
I'm sure he deserved
Good
it.
God Almighty, boy, he was getting that ass. You couldn't even hold a phone while he was getting that ass.
Sorry if you're watching.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure you
real.
deserve
It's the
it.
life you come up in.
We
That's
don't
all
know
it
who's
is.
watching.
When I was a kid, this is no lie. When I was a kid, we went to this grocery store. It was a Acme or a Safeway. It's leaving me now. It was a lot of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I always get that talking to when you're going you better seen and heard in here. Don't touch nothing, right? Just stay close and don't touch nothing. So here's what happened. They had this great. Now this is back in the 70s. Now mid 70s. Mm-hmm. They were still putting Listerine bottles in glass. They hadn't come around to the plastic revolution yet. And they had this great big sale display of Listerine bottles stacked up in like a pyramid, but it was 3-dimensional deep. It was like a layer of 20, a layer of 15, so on and so on and so on and so on. Well, my OCD was connecting with me, right? And I could see this label about my eye height, which was probably about 2 rings up on the pyramid. Mm-hmm. And the label was twisted. It wasn't lined up right. And it was just killing my OCD. And I went in there just to turn it. And when I went in there to turn that label up and just get her centered up there, I pulled that bottle out and then I just seen everything start wiggling. Look, it just, and I was like, damn. And I took one step back and that whole thing came crashing to the ground. And it was like 120 Listerine bottles busted into shit. And the whole entire Safeway grocery store smelled just like Listerine. And I'm not kidding. Up, come around the corner of that aisle with my old man looking around the corner and goes, look at this little And I'm standing there holding the one bottle left that wasn't busted.
You should have ran. I don't know why you didn't run.
Where am I going to run to?
To another aisle.
Man, he tore my ass up. Good God.
I would have ran, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I tell you what. He tore me up that day. I don't even use Listerine. I can't even look at it. When I go down the aisle, look the other side. I ain't going to look at it. I can't even.
Yeah, and they were straight up glass back then.
Yeah, back in the day.
There was no plastic.
Damn right, home church. That's what it's all about. Queequee, you're the only one taking notes. Yeah, it's real.
You turned out well. He did.
We worked out. We worked it out. Thank you, Joni. Thank you. You know what I mean? There you go. There's your endorsement right there. Beat your kids. You know what I mean? If you love them, beat the hell out of them. No, I'm kidding. It's not an endorsement. I'm a comedian and being funny and being flip.
It looks like Mr. OG is sniffing my hair.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame him. You know what I mean? Yeah, why?
You want to sniff it too?
It's a little creepy, but you know what I mean? But
creepy.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. It does look like that web mullet for sure.
Well, the truth is what he's doing is he's holding watch over that XRP hat. Let me go on and grab that right quick because I ain't even never had that on. Look at there. Look at there. Huh?
That is a nice hat. I don't think
Damn
I
right.
that on. You should put on your little fishing hat that you had on last night.
I'll tell you what right now. Let me go and get this on. XRP it. And this joint came from Swell. Is where this came from right here. Come on in. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was, Doc Callum. You know it. It was probably Acme. It wasn't Acme now that you say it. I was hung up between the two, but you're absolutely right. Acme was the one. Acme was the one.
You have the wrong cup. I gotta get some more water. Do you want your proper cup?
Yes, if I could.
You're using the wrong one.
How dare me?
Right?
How dare me? Bust that one on the floor. We'll clean it up later. Spencer, how you doing, my friend? There's a difference between discipline and not an abuse. Just saying. You're absolutely right. Spoken like a parent who beats his kids. You know. I certainly did mine. He's 30 now. He's like a damn bodyguard. You know what I mean? Exactly, Doc. I wasn't supposed to touch anything. And then I went on and touched it, you know. And I tell you what my old man, my old man back in the day, of course, he had 4 kids. He worked constantly. I totally get it. He had 0 patience for any dumb shit jumping off. He wasn't having it. He would tell us all, he'd sit us all right down. Just sit down, all 4 of you. Just like it's a meeting, family meeting. Sit down. Here's what's going on right here. There's a couple rules in the house. Your mother's an angel. We all agree on that. That's that. Your mother is an angel, right? And then he'd say, I'm a busy man. So here's what the deal is. If your mother comes to me and tells me something about something you're not doing, any of you are not doing, that you should be doing, I'm beating your ass. And you know why I'm beating your ass? Because your mother's an angel. And we know that your mother hates it when I have to whip your ass. So if she comes to me about anything that you're doing that's bothering her, I'm beating all of you. And of course, it would be the person who was actually the one messing up. It wouldn't be all of us. But nevertheless, it was that kind of a thing. We came up in the generation where when somebody said, oh, Dad's home, it's like people were fleeing to like hide behind the curtains and shit. Oh, he's home. You know, you ain't sure who's coming in. Just get somewhere. I'm going to go to a friend's house, go outside. You didn't never have that because your dad was amazing. You know, my dad was amazing, but he was kick-ass.
No, my dad never.
Your dad is
my
soft.
dad actually covered everything I did.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Absolutely, Robert Thompson. I hear you. Yeah. Oh, cryptographics. This hurts me more than it hurts you. This one had a run in with her mom, very similar to that. Tell that story.
Yeah, well, 2 different times. And I used that line once when I was getting the spoon, and I said, "Yeah, I bet not." Well, I got an extra lashing over that, and I really hope my mom's not watching. If you are, Mom, I'm sorry. I love you to death. It doesn't matter. I'm a good person because of it.
Yeah, I'm calling social services.
Yeah, and then also one time she said, "Wait until your father gets home," and stupid, because my dad would have never hit me, disciplined me to this day.
Well, I
could tell him I killed someone. My dad would cover it. And I said, why? Can't you handle it yourself? And she smacked me across the face so hard I fell on the floor. But I'll tell you, and she'll tell you, it's the only time in my whole entire 46 years of life I have ever smart-mouthed my mother.
And she tore that ass up.
And it was done.
She's a quick learner. She's a quick learner.
I never did it again.
There you go. Quick learner. Doc Callums is back in the day. You were scared of your dad and everybody else's dad. Laugh out loud. You absolutely right, Doc. That's the way it was. It really was like that. It was like, oh, Mr. So-and-so's here. Man, look, I'm going back down to the house. I remember used to telling my friends, too. I have a friend, Alex Miller. God love him. I love him to death. I hope he's well. I heard he got married. And I hope he's doing great.
You should play that clip.
Shout out to him. Oh, I'm going to. We're going to get that clip up. But let me tell you this. This was, your mother was a tailor, Doc. Yeah, my mom could lay it down when she needed to. If she did run out of threshold, you were going to know about it. No doubt about it. She was definitely the more forgiving one. But my dad was the enforcer, ain't no doubt. He should have had a badge. Matter of fact, my dad, he could win the lottery for $10 million and be like at the press conference where they give you the big dummy check, the big presenter check. $10 million. Ralph, the kids are messing up. Hold this damn check a minute. And he would, without even missing a beat, go beat the hell out of all the kids. He wouldn't even miss a beat. And then come back and get the check.
Oh, my God.
He would. I ain't lying.
That's funny.
Oh, it's real. I remember having to explain to Alex Miller real quick. My buddy I grew up with, one of my buddies. I had a great crew I grew up with. I love them all. But I tell you, he didn't come from around that. I mean, I think he'd get it if he pushed, but he had more wiggle room in his house. Let's just say that, right? I tried to explain to him. I was like, man, my dad ain't like your dad, man. My dad won't go for none of this stuff. You got to calm down a little bit. You know what I mean? 'Cause he ain't going for all this. You're making yourself too visible. You know, you need to be more low key, player. My old man wasn't going for none of that. Yeah.
Mrs. H said she called her mom I don't know if I could say that one on here. A bee once, and she made her walk home and laugh where we were at. Oh my god, if I would have said that, I wouldn't even be here talking about it.
Oh yeah, you know.
My mom is like no bullshit. Oh, can I say that one?
You already did. Quee LaRue said, I was scared of my mom, not my dad. My dad was a sweetie. Everyone loved him, generous, loyal, just sweet as could be. I was a lucky daughter. There you go. You daughters, you know, you had it good with the dads, most of you, right? I mean, that's the balance. Yeah, and the boys had it bad with the dads kind of thing. But now Doc said mom was the terror. She was the one, the enforcer, laying it down there. Now, my old dear, I call him my older brother, but singer I work with, his mom was the enforcer, because we talk about that a lot too, our young days, and his mom was the enforcer.
Usually it's the moms, and I don't know if my daughter's watching, but she would tell you I was not the enforcer.
Yeah, no.
And neither really is her father, so she got lucky.
Yeah. Stackins, yes, sir. That's for sure, Stacking Zerps. Yeah, Brad, I know the feeling. My friends would act up at my house, and my pops took it out on my ass. God rest his soul. You damn right. So did mine. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn right. Damn right. That's a fact, Jack. I've been telling my friend, look, man, we ain't down at your house, man. This ain't gonna jump off like this. You think you're gonna do a bunch of dumb shit.
Right.
You ain't gonna get away with it like that. Ain't gonna happen.
Joni had 8 kids in her family.
Damn.
Holy smokes.
Good God, that's a lot of kids, Joni. We need to talk, your mom and dad talk about where these things come from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right? Oh my God. That's a lot of children.
Damn.
God bless them.
My old man said, well, you need to take half them to the beach and just leave them there. You know what I mean? That's come on, get in the car. We're going to the beach. You know what I mean? Just drop them all off with some blankets and stuff. I'm out. You know what I mean? Oh, God almighty. I'm just kidding. Jody says Catholics.
No TV, nothing else to do.
Yeah. Well, I think they found something to do. I'm telling you that right now. Damn. I think they were quite busy. I think they were a little too busy for TV, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
13, 14 kids. Oh, good God.
Wow.
I only have one that I could barely handle.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I went to Catholic school. Some of the families had 13, 14 kids. Damn. They need to bring him in and do a whiteboard on what's happening there. You know what I mean? So this is how this goes down now.
Oh, my gosh.
Spencer's laughing.
Yeah. That's a lot of
children. It's a lot. It is. Crypto Hernandez Ozark is amazing. There's no doubt. It really is. When we get done here.
No. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do I got a couple things that I want to work on that are not fun. Adulting.
He has some tasks to do before we watch Ozark.
I have some adulting things to do. And then we're going to do some vegging out on catching up on the season 1 finale of that.
And Ann said there's going to be a baby boom. I'm hearing that too. 9 months from now with the quarantine, a lot of babies. I could tell you it's not going to happen at this house.
Cryptographic said, how do you have that many kids? Did they even go outside? Take a break, for God's sake.
I know. It's like...
Yeah.
I used to...
read a book.
This family that my daughter used to go to school with, they had 5 kids. And she turned up pregnant again because... long story short, she told me her and her husband went on a date. They got to the restaurant, found out he forgot his wallet, went home, and decided to stay home, if you know what I mean. I said, you got 5 kids at home. You're out without them, and that's the best thing you can think to do. Make another one.
Yeah. There you go. Spencer says, I came home drunk at 5:30 in the morning. 7 came. My dad yanked my ass out of bed, and I had to go to work in the garden all day long. Worst hangover ever. Yeah, I remember just as a young kid, you know, like being the youngest of 4, I was starting to move into that help with house chores bit, you know, and like yard work and all that stuff. And I was going like, you know, I don't know, I might have been 6, you know.
6?
No, I'm kidding. No, I was getting like about 9 or 10. I was like, you know, old enough to push a grass cutter, you know. And I was just starting to get that responsibility of having to take care of, like, that's your chore. You're going to cut the backyard. So-and-so's going to cut the front yard, whatever. And I remember, like, I spent like 2 days in a row, like, flooding out the gas cutter so it wouldn't start. And then, the old man would come home and be like, why is the grass not cut? But I couldn't get it started. You know what I mean? 'Cause I was being a little chump. And,
Right.
and then I remember, because he always got up like 4:30 to leave and go to work. And he kicked my door open at like 4:30 in the morning and like turns the light on. You're like, what the hell? Trying to get your mind around what's going on. And he literally standing at the door. I don't care if you got to use the mustache scissors out of my medicine cabinet. That grass better get cut today. And I'm going to tell you something. It looked like a golf course when his ass got
You better get it done. I don't care how you got it done.
Well, I was out there trimming that like them little bonsai trees. I was out there. Damn. I'm not making it up. This is real. This stuff's real. I'm not playing. This happened. My life.
It was back different. It was different when we were kids.
I was out there with them little scissors.
Our parents weren't afraid to discipline. Parents are too afraid to discipline today. Not all. I'm not trying to offend anybody.
Yeah.
But I said that wrong. They're not afraid of discipline. It's just,
right.
Not happening as much as it should.
Yeah. And I remember like swimming. Like I learned how to swim. My dad taught me how to swim. I played hell fighting out of that burlap bag and getting them rocks off of my feet. But I tell you what, I finally got the hang of it there after a minute. I'll never forget the look on his face when I got back to shore. He was like, oh, you made it.
Spencer said, are you sure our dads didn't know each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
They probably did. They probably communicated by mail. You know what I mean? Just sharing the nightmares, Yeah.
I deserved everything I got. Made me who I am. Exactly.
Exactly, Home Church Panama. That's exactly right,
We're
man.
all so much better for it.
I was a quick learner, too. I really was. I can truly say one of the things I'm proud of as a kid is that I got my ass busted a lot, but it was never for the same thing twice. It was always for something new. You know what I mean? Because right before I got my ass tore up, I'd be like, well, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And then the whole thing, I was like, all right, well, that's out now. Mm-hmm. And we slowly built these boundaries where I was like, okay, don't go over there. Because I remember what happened last time. Let's leave that alone. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, cryptographics. Yeah, I didn't push it with my mom after that one time.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn right. Yeah, once I figured out where not to go, I was good at not going there. I could tell you that. Yeah. You damn right, Doc Callum. They wanted to get you shook up, boy. They come in there. It's almost like a police raid. 4:30, it's before anybody in the world's getting up, really 4 o'clock. But it's when all the bad people are still going to bed, too. So it's like that perfect time for a police raid. That's the way my old man worked. He wanted to catch you off guard and really make a point. He'd drop in on your ass at about 4 in the morning and lay it down like it's hot. You know what I mean? Me and you get ready to have a chat. You'd be like, damn, I was sleeping.
I want to say hi to Tayden.
Tayden's in the house.
And Sadie. And I hope you guys are being good.
Damn right, because we're sharing war stories from when we were your age.
We will come visit you. Be good for your mommy and daddy.
That's right. I can't wait to meet Tayden, Bella, and Sadie.
That's right.
And the whole H family someday because they're really fantastic. And I tell you what, I hope Tayden, Bella, and Sadie are playing in the snow maybe today because they got a blizzard.
And washing your hands.
A lot.
And doing chores.
Helping your mom and dad as much as you can. Keep your room clean, your toys picked up, right?
That's right. You guys are doing good.
It's great to know they're there.
It is.
Joni says she's a 1962 baby. There you go.
Savvy's here.
Savvy! XRP! What's up, brother? Great to see you. You're way late.
Also known as Daddy Daycare.
Daddy Daycare is in the house holding it down, Savvy. You're amazing. Savvy, this is a family stream where we're sharing life memories when we were kids. Quantine. It's a Quantine stream.
Yeah, we should probably stop cursing because
some of the kids are in here. Yeah.
I don't know. Savvy's daughter's watching.
We try to curve it a little bit.
We probably should stop.
It's PG-13. It's really not R. It's been PG-13.
Right. It's not been the bad
Right,
words.
right,
But
yeah.
it's been...
It's YouTube approved words, but maybe not for all kids.
Right.
Right? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's 13 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know being a kid sounds like a lifetime ago, Savvy. I know. Exactly. Only for me, that's why I made the decision to be a drummer. Because, you can't grow up and be a drummer. You can't you got to pick one.
And I want to tell Savvy I didn't get an opportunity to get my gloves the other day. It's a whole story, not for YouTube, about the dentist, but I didn't even see the dentist, so I didn't get any gloves.
I remember when I told my dad when I was a kid, he says, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I said, "Well, I want to be a drummer." He said, "Well, make your mind up because you can't do both." Yeah. I remember my dad, I was going to college, doing some community college, kind of getting started. I was thinking about getting into it heavily. And then I came home to him and I was like, well, what do you want to, he's like, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? And I was like, well, I want to be a comedian. Oh, really? He said, well, you're off to a good start because that's the funniest thing I've heard all year.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. Kwee says, I had a 98-year-old patient. She told me the secret to life is to do things you loved as a kid. That's why I ride my bike and still play jacks. You damn right, Kwee. Now that is very real right there. That is very real. And that's why I do not pay my bills. You know what I mean? That's because that's what adults do. I'm not doing any of that.
Yeah, right.
I play hide and go seek. You know what I mean? Tag. Remember freeze tag?
Yes.
I was kick-ass at freeze tag. And let me tell you something, especially if it was like at that point. Remember when you get new shoes? You can always run faster in new shoes.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. It's a given.
Kids today don't understand that. Playing outside all day, not having cell phones, that was the best.
That's unbelievable.
Getting mad because you had to go in at night.
Damn right.
As soon as it got dark, it was like, oh,
man, if I had new sneakers on, you would never catch my ass in freeze tag. People would give up and just go inside.
Yeah.
I'm done playing with his ass. Yeah. I wasn't, I wasn't playing around. I was like a champion.
I did the same thing, Kelly Slade. I was a roller skater. I was so good at it, too.
Yeah. Damn right. Mark Hoven said, my mom had 5 kids in 6.5 years. My dad, very much like Brad's, we're all good kids because of it. You better believe it, brother. Great to see you, Mark Hoven. I'm going to watch that video today, too, of his.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, Mark. It's been insane. It's unbelievable.
And he does have some things to do, though, after this. So
yeah, I have to do those, and then I'll be able to watch the video. She's going to keep me on task.
If he does not get these things done this afternoon, no Ozark.
And then plus two, the ADD, ADHD, the whole thing, high def television, every bit of it. I got it all. Look, shiny object, squirrel. Look, there it is right there. Yeah. I will get it. I will see it. Yeah.
Beepers. I was gonna say, what was a beeper? I remember that now. Yeah. I'm like, what? That was a long time ago, Savvy.
You were like Benny the Jet Rodriguez from The Sandlot. You better believe it, cryptographics. And I was just gone. They were like, where's he at? Yeah. Get her done. Damn right, home church. Kelly Slade, they have some really cool skates out right now. Think they're coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, I'm not allowed to roller skate.
Yeah, that's a great way for an adult to break a tailbone. You know what I mean? Just have a major injury. You know
I broke a foot doing nothing. Literally walking to the car, I broke a foot. And I've had a spinal fusion. I can't roller skate. I always tell my daughter I want to go roller skating. She goes, well, just don't tell Brad. And I'm like, well, what if I fall and break something? Then he's going to know. How do you call him from the hospital and be like, I busted my ass, but I don't know how. You can't do it.
Angie says, Mrs. Backup, kid in my street had the same name as my son. I let such a scream, the kid across the street busted his head under the car bonnet.
Oh my God.
Oh geez, that's hilarious.
That is funny.
and to Kelly Slade about the skating. Now, when I was a young man, I could skate.
Yeah.
And you could too.
Oh yeah.
And you remember that was a thing. It was called a skate land around my way. And I mean, every Saturday or Sunday, you go to skate land for a couple hours and you rent you them skates. And I remember they put the light up out there on the arena, all skate. Well, everybody get out there doing your thing. And when you get around the corners, you remember how cool it was? You know, like, but first your legs were all stiff and you just try to lean in and turn. And then you got to where you would cross over and stuff like that. When you go around the trip, you're like, man, I got all this. Then they have backwards skate. And then they have couples skate. And then, of course, you know, you'd be like, well, I don't know. Who am I going to skate with?
It was great. Mark Hoban, if you remember Edgemont, that's where everyone used to go. Family, like the whole family would go on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ice skating? No. Never. Oh, no.
Yeah, you got Cryptocraft said if I did skate limbo today, they'd have to have an ambulance on standby. I remember that too. And I'll tell you, like, we had that skate referee that always was there all the time. And I'm trying to remember his name. He was so cool. Man, I can't remember his name. I can't even believe I don't remember his name right now. It'll come back to me. But he was so cool. And he worked there and retired there, I even believe. You know, while I was still there. That's how long he was there before then. And it was amazing. And he always won the limbo. He never participated. It's just at the end, they would put it on the lowest thing. And he would still go underneath of it. And he was 50-something at that time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It was like, damn, man. My man had it together. Yeah. Eli said, I hurt my shoulder from roller skating in December. Now I got bicep tendonitis. See, this is what happens, Eli, when we try to do stuff that's geared for a different age bracket, right? I'll tell you something. If you're not careful, once you get past 45, 47, you could just look the wrong way and be like, oh, shit, my neck is jacked up. You know what I mean? And it's 90 days before that even stops. It's like, everybody's asking, well, what'd you do? You know, I was looking out the window. You know, no, I mean, were you lifting it? No, I was looking out a window. It just happened. You know?
Yeah. Or like breaking a foot walking to the car.
Kelly Slade said, who had big comb in their Jordache jeans? Come on in. Damn right. You remember acid wash jeans. You remember when they came in parachute pants. Yeah. I was so poor, we had corduroys. And corduroys were already out from the 70s. And we were well into the 80s. And my little poor ass was wearing corduroys. Every time you could hear me coming too. Whip, 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 whip.
If you had Jordache jeans, you were it. You were it.
Yeah. Mark Holmes said, Brad, I agree. We are now our parents. You're absolutely right about that, brother.
And Mark, yes, I remember Union Terrace.
Yeah. And I remember that with the corduroys. Remember that? You could just tell your buddy was coming over. Whoop, 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 whoop. Them corduroys whipping back and forth together. You hear him 2 houses away. Here he come now. Well, I got parachute pants and wore them every day. I was so poor, I wore them damn things every day. I was breakdancing. I had me a poster, showed me all the moves, man. I was up on that. You don't even want none. We ain't even got no fire extinguisher in here. You can't have that like that.
Right.
Yeah.
We got the fire alarm.
I had all of that. I mean, breakdancing, spinning, all of that. I get down on the ground like that, you forget it. I'm not getting up. You get me some pillows. I ain't going.
Old people problems.
You damn right, Crypto Caveman. You know what's up. Damn right, Kelly Slade. Parachute pants with 20 zippers. You better believe it. Home Church Panama said the mid-50s sucked. I could see that. I can't even. You know what I mean? Yeah, I actually could see that. You know what I mean?
We were so poor growing up. When we went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, we had to lick other people's fingers.
Who said that? Mark Hoban, you crazy joker. That's hilarious. Oh my God almighty, that is funny.
Ann said having so much fun hanging with the backups. Almost burnt the dinner.
Damn right, Angie.
Oh yeah, what time is it there?
She's 6 hours ahead, I think. Right, 6. Angie?
We just had lunch.
Damn right. Yeah, I take the pair of them parachute pants now. I like them. I don't know if you can still find them. I do parachute pants with this moon helmet.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my God, yeah.
No.
Yeah, and one shiny glove, sequence glove, just like MJ. Come on in.
Oh, it's only 11.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my God. See, I need help. You guys need to help me. He's talking about me.
You know it. I'll go in there and get paid with the glove hand. Come on in. Yeah. Savvy says his wife's office just closed down until mid-April. It's about to get interesting in our house. So, yeah.
Oh.
You better believe it. And I'll tell you something. Here's the good news about being married or being with a significant other. It's a great way to find out all the things you got wrong with you. Because I tell you what, ain't nobody can point them out like a spouse or a significant other would. Oh, well, did you know you fart in your sleep? Because I tell you what you do. Did you know that, Mr. High and Mighty? Maybe you didn't know that, but now you do.
It's going to get real.
Oh, it gets real.
It does get real.
It don't take long. People can tell you what's up.
We are so used to... We're doing good, though. We're just joking. We are doing so good. We're so used to running in opposite directions. This is probably the most time we've spent together in our whole entire relationship.
Yeah, you think so? Is it really, though?
Well, no, I'm lying. So. I'm lying because we have done vacations together. So after this week, then that statement will be accurate.
Quee says, I remind my hubby about himself on the regular. You damn right. It ain't nothing like it. It's like when you have a real solid significant other or a spouse, you know, it's like having a mirror hanging around with you all the time. Oh yeah? Take a look at this then. You see that? You see that?
You always say, you never knew there were so many things wrong
with you. I always tell her, I said, well, thank God you're here. I never knew I had so much wrong with me till you got with me.
The best was how I'm working from home now, and the best is when he tells me that he notices that I'm not getting a lot done during the day.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not realizing, like, I have an office with a door and I sit in it at the end of a hallway. So I have complete silence all day. I get a lot done in the office. I don't get a lot done when there's someone here constantly talking.
I work all day long and she's gotten to see it. But I do calls offline in between the show. Listen, my phone starts blowing up first thing in the morning, and it's about news, crypto, and the current health events of lately, right? And that is constant. I do now with second channel to create the backup subscribers. She's really got a chance to see what goes on here. My day is solid from 6:30 in the morning till at least 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. And I did tell Mark Hoban that. He can confirm that in that we had a private message. So I'm getting to see
whole time
what goes on with this channel and all the calls and the news. And there's a lot of work that goes on to it. There's no doubt, right, Sammy? There's no doubt the work goes into it. Yeah. But it gets distracting. And it's not a bad thing. But we're trying to work through it, you know?
Yeah. It's just where it is, right? You know, it's how you got to do it. Truck driver for FedEx, Harley Hodler, says, Harley Hodler changed the name. You shortened the name. Harley Hodler, look at you.
Oh, was that the long one earlier?
Yeah, it was XRP PDX. I remember. I got the memory, man. I can do it. Yeah. Harley Hodler changed the name. Look at you. I love it. Harley Hodler. It's a great name.
Time to go wash things that need washing. We've been doing that.
Yeah.
When we come home from the store, we wash our clothes and take showers right away.
Yeah, we do a complete thing. Like every time we go out in public, when we come back, we do a whole scrub, shower. All the clothes go into the wash immediately in case there's any kind of contamination. We're just playing along, following the script. Make sure we keep it legit. You know what I mean? Real deal. Real deal. It's the best way, right?
Yeah, I've done more wash this week, but you know. It's not like we're doing anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, we're working, but, you know. It's been fun, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to be home.
Harley Hodler makes a great point. The scary thing is that we haven't had any containers from China since mid-January.
Yeah.
That is a very, very notable point there, Harley Hodler.
I think
very notable point. Yeah, I should do that, but old habits go directly to my bed. I hear you, Eli. Brad carries on conversations, answers questions, texts all at that same time. Amazes me. Thank you, Home Church. It is
a lot.
It is an acquired skill set. It is because I get overwhelmed.
It is a lot.
I get overwhelmed at times.
Yeah, he's working all day. In fact, this week I said, like, how do you? It makes me wonder how he has time to do his other work.
Which I still get done.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Done. Yeah, because I still I do teaching, and I'll still, work on exercises or lessons for people. You know what I mean? All that. Yeah.
It's very, very accurate. Yeah.
Thank you, Queequeet. It's very nice of you, and Mark Hoban too. It's very nice of you guys. I appreciate y'all, and I just feel so connected. I absolutely love collaborating, being together in real time. It is my vibe. But I have started doing the pre-recorded videos every day. Everybody's liking the pre-recorded videos, I hope. And that's another reason why I made this channel as well, so that I could do primarily the pre-recorded videos on this channel and the occasional live stream. But I wanted the live stream today here, you know, to bring some content and to get some people in the stream. Matter of fact, how many we got today so far in here? Okay, yeah, we got like 50, was it 50 some people in the stream? Is that what it is? Yeah, nice.
You are a hard worker.
Yeah, I love it.
Savvy
and we're on the new channel, so you got to expect it.
Yeah, exactly. Savvy said he went to Costco this morning and the line was around the building just to get inside.
Yeah.
My happy ass around. I think I read somewhere that they are actually limiting the amount of people being allowed in the store at one time.
Yep.
Well, we had to go to Target just to pick something up, and we had to go somewhere else first, and there was a line at 7:45 and they opened at 8 just waiting to get in.
Yeah, exactly. John Tocho says, I will be great when we all get paid for our patience in holding XRP.
Yeah.
Well said, my friend. Harley Hodler says, rails very limited. Anyone from BN or UP? I don't know. If anybody knows, answer that question. It is craziness, Savvy. There's no question about it, my friend. Like I said, early on in the numbers I shared here, and guys, definitely please go watch that pre-recorded video I put out this morning. Put some quite good contrast of how the swine flu from 2009 to 2010 was dealt with, and comparatively to this current situation. And 60.8 million people had the swine flu in 1 year in the United States. 274,000 plus were hospitalized, and 12,000 plus actually unfortunately died. But not one closing of a mall, not one closing of a bar, restaurant, or air travel, or anything in the process. So hashtag financial resets where I'm at.
Yeah, it was. And
I remember
that.
Yeah, and it doesn't make this situation not real. It just, you know, it just feels like it's multi-layered.
Right.
Yeah.
At home church, I think you're talking to me about my cup. He asked if it's a Yeti. No, it's from Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
My very sweet daughter bought it for me with my money, but at college. But that was very sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean Rogers. I hope he got through it okay, Sean.
Tax day has officially moved to July 15th.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Absolutely. Harley Hodler says, I feel like it's going to nosedive before it shoots. We're going to be tested, Hodl strong. Yeah, I think that could absolutely go down like that.
Yeah. There's no question.
Yep. I really do.
You saw the video. Yeah, it is. It's true. Yes, Mark. That's absolutely
That
true.
is accurate. Mark Hoban, you saw that great video? Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, we did, Mark. Kozonic, good to see you, Kozonic. I think it's downhill from here since we broke the psychological 20,000 barrier on Friday. Kozonic, I do agree with you, my friend. I think we're going to fall fast, far, and heavy here. You know what I mean? I think we got a hell of a week in front of us next couple weeks, right? I really, really do. And I think it's going to start dawning on a lot of people what that fallout just may mean. And going into the second, third week of a shutdown, a lockdown, I think is going to be very trying for a lot of people. So I hope everybody's able to keep their spirits up. In large part, that's why we're doing this, what we're doing here, because we're all being put through the same thing, no matter what part of the world you're in, whether you're where Angie is in Ireland or where you are here in the United States or anywhere else. This is what we're all doing, and all of us may be at different degrees of how far into this they are, depending where you live. But we are all in this thing together, no doubt about it.
Steve, we're sorry to hear that. We'll pray for them. He said his children might have this.
Home church?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear
pray
that.
For them.
I hope they do not. And if it should be that they do, I hope it's what the 80% margin is, and it's nothing more than feeling a little discomfort and a slight headache, and then it's gone in a few days. So let's hope if that be the case, let's hope that it's in the 80% margin, right?
Absolutely.
No doubt. Angie, absolutely. Rob Licker's in the house. Rob Licker, you've been on fire, brother. Great to see you in the stream. Let's see. Savvy XRP, I can't stop thinking about the OCC topic I mentioned in the Insiders group last night. Now that my wife is home for a while, I may dive into it further. Too many coincidences. Is absolutely right, Savvy. You know, the whole bit with Brian Brooks moving over to there and actually all the orchestration that's happening within the Treasury, right? The Secret Service is being moved back to the Treasury. When asked why they were moving the Secret Service back to the Treasury, which originally originated from, they said it was specifically to monitor cryptocurrencies, right? And then we know that FSOC is a part of that. We know OCC is a part of that. We know that FinCEN is a part of the Treasury. All of this stuff has to do with currency, the banking system. And I think we're going to see a decision made not too long from now about cloud-based service systems or services and like Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, and Amazon Web Services, possibly RippleNet because it's cloud also. And I think we see something, obviously, I've said many times about the ILP and the XRP ledger being deemed a public good, or at the very least, starting off with a systemically important financial market utility designation, which I think could really spur a lot of new conversations, which they have been old conversations when I first started the channel. Would XRP eventually someday be taking out of the retail trade side of things and be deemed so systemically important to the financial system that it be used on the back end of everything as we know it to be used, and it become like a base currency for all the exchanges to exchange cash through, because it's the fastest, most liquid settling asset on the planet. So why wouldn't you want to bring that kind of consistency to all transactions, to everything all around the world, from exchanges to banks and cross-border settlement, right? It just seems to me, if it were to get that designation here domestically, because there's so many governing bodies on an international level that we have proven already that everything trickles down from the international consortium and governance groups down to the domestic areas. It would seem to me that all the countries in their respective regulatory bodies would give that same designation to the asset. That's what it seems like, at least all the G20, right? In my opinion, I think things are going to move extremely fast after G20 meeting this coming week. Absolutely. And don't forget about the G7 ministers meeting, April 17th through the 19th, which may be a virtual meeting at this point, but I do believe it's still going to happen. So great point, Savvy. Great point, brother. Savvy is straight fire. I mean,
absolutely.
And what a great guy. First person I ever met in the XRP community face to face. And that is something I'm proud of, and that's something that it'll never change. And it's always going to be the same, and it's so cool. Yeah.
That was a great meetup.
Yeah, it was really good.
North Carolina. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I got to meet him
you did meet
in
him
a different area.
That. Yes. Yep.
Which was really nice. Yep. Yeah, it was really nice.
That was really nice.
It sure
your
was.
Brother, too.
Yep, my oldest brother. Yep. Ralph got to meet him too. All right, guys, look, it's been a little over an hour. This has been fun. I think we're going to do a few more of these throughout this time period.
Stay tuned.
Exactly. And remember, guys, if you could, you like the material, you like this stuff, please retweet, share with family, friends, or whatever. I know today hasn't been about what is XRP, how does it happen. It's not about educating a newbie, but I think if anything, we show a little more of ourselves to everybody out here, telling really cool family stories, how we all came up. And each one of you are so much fun and so enjoyable. I want to meet all of you at some point. I really do.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Good memories. I'll be telling that story when you're uber famous. Savvy. That's awesome, brother. I tell it now because it's good. And I am always tickled to death that you're the first person I met, after starting a channel, and it was really fitting. It really was, no doubt. Yeah, that's good, Annie. Breathing is good so far. Wishing anybody that's affected by the current health situation, please try not to take offense to the lightheartedness in our approach to it here, if anybody's affected or impacted health-wise from anything, we wish you all the best. Also
Right.
want to say Michael B., a very, very big community member here, is going through a cancer struggle right now and is looking for some medical attention from an oral dental surgeon that he's not been able to connect with, that he needs pretty immediately. And there is a GoFundMe also on Twitter. I have his information on my Twitter feed, or you can go to his profile as well. Or get Rob Licker, who has started the GoFundMe for him. But anybody willing to donate to him would be certainly welcomed.
Yeah,
if
that'd be
you're
great.
able to do so. And more importantly, I feel like if you know anybody that knows a doctor who's a dental oral surgeon, let's get him connected with them and see if they can help remedy his situation. Because it does seem like there's, there's something there.
Do we know what state he's in?
I think it's New York. I think he's
Okay.
in some portion of New York there. So, yeah. I thought Michael had an appointment. Well, maybe he does, Kwee. I might not have seen that update. If he does, then I think that's fantastic. That's one step closer.
Hopefully, yeah, that'd be great.
Nice. Have a great bike ride, Joni. Have a great family day, guys. And it's been a great day with all of you. Have a great time. Please post a GoFundMe on Telegram. I will certainly try to find that post and share that on the Telegram for sure, Joni. Absolutely. All you guys have a great day. Prayers for him and his family. You better believe it. No question. Kwee, have a great day. You're wonderful. Shout out to Doc Callum. She may not be with us right at this point, but got to shout her out. This would be more sister right there. His wife tweeted that yesterday, I believe. That's fantastic news. I love hearing that. Love hearing that. Brad, when this thing moons, I will come visit you and Mrs. Backup in your mansion in my private jet, so don't forget to get a runway to your house. I like the way you think, Kozonic, because I'll tell you something. I don't mind telling you. We look at nice properties of where we're going to be going, and I don't care what that sounds like to anybody at 16 cent or 15, 17, whatever it is this morning. But
I don't even know.
I tell you, I'm right there with you, Kozonic. That's the right frame of mind at my house, brother. Y'all take it easy. Got to put the kiddo down for a nap. You better believe it. Have a great day, Savvy. And we got a lot of stuff to do, too. Morris Prince, C7 at a time. Great to see you and appreciate your comment to us about the anniversary. We really appreciate that, brother.
Thank you.
Very nice, yeah. The runway should be away for the giraffes so they don't get spooked. That's a good point, Kwee.
No giraffes.
Yeah. Havana Andy, dang, helicopter pad is easier. Yeah, ain't no doubt. We'll take both. Maybe we'll multi it. We'll have multi-option there.
For sure.
And at that point, it might be hovercraft. I think we might even be able to do a hover thing. Our own little drones.
That would be cool.
People-sized drones.
Yeah.
I like it. Have a great day, everyone. The Spencer family. I'm not going to shout everybody out. We're just going to pop off here.
Yeah.
Change it up a little bit. But you guys are fantastic. Definitely will check the DMs. Kelly Slade. You guys take care. Harley Hodler. Great name, my friend. Yeah. Eli, take care, buddy. Angie, have a great night.
Much love to you.
And we will see you guys soon. Keep an eye out. Oh, don't forget. Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I got a show right here. 9 a.m.
But on Investment Perspectives.
On Investment Perspectives, but not on this channel. Investment Perspectives. But we're going to have a show tomorrow morning. You're going to want to be a part of that. That's going to get down to some news. And we do have some of that material to go over. So everybody have a great Saturday. We will see you tomorrow morning. Take care, guys.
Bye.